let us start working on the master controller. So now that we have this, one thing I need us to take out is this motion keyframe. You see this black lines that are connecting it? I don't want that motion keyframe, so I'm just gonna select everything, right click on it. Either you use a control plus L or you just do the right click. So I'm gonna stop it so now you don't see it, right? So at this moment we can just create a slider. First of all, let me fix this before we created the lips. So I'm just going to select the lips. Then I'm going to go through our drawing substitution, find the one that, yeah, the neutral side. I'll take how to do it for the quarter front too, as we already have it. This one. Alright. So at this point we can just create a master controller slider that when you slide, let me turn this um, reference off, we don't need it. That's all of you. You can create a master control slider so that when you slide it just goes from this side to this side, right? But I want the character to do a full 360. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of copy these poses that we have here and I'm going to place them here but in reverse, right? So let us just create some space in between this. I don't think it's enough, so I just click anywhere here. I use a plus key to open it up. Okay, so now that we have all that set up, let us start doing the rotation. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy and paste these poses. So it's just a normal copy, Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V. So we have all that, and as you can see, the character still looks like facing the same position. So I think there's a little bit of, I don't need any part of this looks showing, so I'm gonna turn it off. I can find it somewhere here too. Turn it off. Right, so alright, so I'm going to mark the positions where the poses seem to be the same. That's where my flip is going to start. Right, so right click, mark frame. I'm going to do the same for the other one. I'm going to go to mark frame. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this last frame, paste it in front just before we start our lip sync. Then I'm going to mark where my lip sync is starting from so I know where it is. Right, good. So now that we have that, let us start the flipping. We're going to do the flipping in a different way. So I'm gonna go, I think, what are these? Oh, these were old scripts that I was trying that are not useful. So I'm gonna go into the group that we created. I'm going to start from the lower part, right? So I'm gonna select the lower torso, come to this second frame where we're gonna start our flipping, right? Press O is going to open up this. First of all, let us close it out by pressing 0. I'm going to set a keyframe right here, right? But I don't need any motion keyframe set, so I'm going to select everything and press Ctrl K, Ctrl L, sorry, to take out that. So let's go back to our lower torso, open it up. Then I'm going to expand this plus. All we are going to be working on is going to affect just the scale X. So once I have this selected, I'm going to select flip horizontally. So as you can see, it changed, it moved, and the value here changed from 1 to 0, 1 to -1. So let me just undo and do it again to see. Voila. So every frame after that on this X needs to go. So select it, F7, 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 right? Unless this last one where we set our keyframes. So I'm gonna go up, close everything up, and now I'm going to put in my keyframes. F6. I'm gonna take this one out. I'm gonna come here, copy that position back here. F6. Sorry. F6. Okay, you don't work. I'm gonna copy this back here, the one that we picked from the marked surface. I'm gonna start F6, F6, F6. Alright, so once I'm done with that, I'm going to delete this keyframe. We don't need it. I'm gonna copy the one that we just marked where our transformation starts. I'm gonna copy that one, place it behind everything. That will be on the 11th frame. If yours is small, that will be on the last frame. And now I'm going to embed these positions that we just created. So by pressing F6, I'm creating keyframes for that. So now if we should go to the lower torso and I open it up, see we set keyframe, but I don't want this motion frame, so I'm gonna select everything. I'm gonna press a Control L to take all the motion frame. Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to select everything and do the same for this. Control L. Make sure it's not recording any motion frame. So now we have this, the legs turn the opposite way. So we have to do the same for the upper parts, right? So select the upper torso, and just as we did for the first one, open it up. Let me close this so we can work on the upper torso. Open it up, go to where we find our scale X, right there. I'm gonna flip it, and everything after that scale X has to go. Right, so I'm gonna close it, come back. That is much. Just gonna delete that frame. I don't know why it does that. Maybe I'll find it. Just gonna delete that last frame that we copied. Come back to this frame, paste it, and now we can start setting our key poses without it having look being weird. So what happens is whenever we are done with the rotation and we get the X scale on the negative, we just have to come back to the last frame that we copied, delete it, and recopy the one that we created here and put it back before we start putting in the keyframes, right? So we're going to do the same for the head. So now just the head, I'm going to open it up, find where the X scale is, come all the way back. Don't worry about this, we are going to select everything and remove the motion keyframe after we're done. So there's where my flip is going to start. So right there, flip it. So everything behind this has to go. So we close it up, and just as we did the last frame, we're going to take it out and come back here, copy it and paste it back there. That's just to make sure that it doesn't have that weird movement. So now we're going to come back to the frames in between them. Once we select it, F6, 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 F6. That's just to embed that position, right? So now that we are done, as you can see, it seems that some parts of the body seems to be off, right? I think it's the torso part that is off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the upper body. You just have to tweak it a bit. So we're going to start from here. Okay, so here, okay, so I think let us start with the lower body, lower torso and the neck. So we just tweak it a little bit too much. Alright, so that's okay. Let me just finish with the lower torso before I work on the head. Just gonna tweak it, make sure it matches what we did. Alright, so I think we can do the head and neck too. We have to be try and center it as closely as we can. Center it. Alright,